Hey, it's day 3 of the blog topic planning workshop. And I forgot to mention at the very beginning, each time you get your pen and paper or your handy dandy free planning worksheet that I gave you to print on that first day, try to write down about 5 ideas, blog post ideas per workshop day, or you can go for 10 or 15 however much you feel that you want to spend on each of these methods of finding the great topics. At least write down 5. That way, by the end of the 5-day workshop, you've got at least 25 really good, solid blog topic ideas. And today's workshop is brought to you by the amazing ebook called The Strategically Optimized Blog Post: Simple SEO and Writing Strategies to Thrill Your Audience and Please Google. Yeah, I wrote it. I'll admit it. I'm not a good salesperson, but I am going to mention it because I think it's an awesome, helpful resource for beginning bloggers to show you not only some of these topic finding methods that you're going through in the workshop, but how to take that to the next step. So you've got all these awesome blog topics that you know audiences or your readers might be looking for already. And then what do you do with it? Like, how do you streamline a writing process so that you can put all these topics to good use and find good keywords for them that will bring you traffic from Google or put you on Google's radar? Since search engine optimization, otherwise known as SEO, is a really slow burn, I highly recommend, and I've heard from dozens of pro bloggers that this is the one thing they'd go back and do again if they could start their blog all over and do something differently. I think I read an article where 20 out of 22 said right off the bat, I would go back and pay attention to SEO and get my posts written for Google traffic with the keywords on the topic I'm writing on. I would just do that automatically. Because it's a slow burn, it takes several months to a year or a little bit more for Google to notice your content, rank you, see the authority that you have in your particular area of expertise, and start filing and indexing those awesome keywords. So truly, I think my ebook is a great resource for a beginning SEO type of resource. It's got a super price point at only $17. So that's all I'll say at this point. You can find the link to that and a little more information in the email that you were sent today for day 3. And I'll hop right in now. Thanks so much for being patient through that. I just want people to know a little more about what the purpose of that ebook is. So I hope it's helpful if you decide to try it out. So today on Google, we're going to type in BuzzSumo.com. Okay, you may have heard of that one. Okay, it's a website that analyzes what's performing best on social media right now for any particular topic or your competitors. It's an excellent website to use. So I'm going to type in, this time we're going to keep going along the parenting with the parenting topic that we were already talking about. So I'm going to do parenting tips this time and see what comes up. And I've already brought up that list over here. Okay, and I saw earlier, this list is full of great stuff. So get your pen handy, your paper, if you're in the parenting niche, but otherwise just type in whatever your niche topic is, of course. Okay, so here I'm seeing best parenting hacks, 20 tips and tricks for being a parent. I would probably click through on that and read the main points and see what's in there, see if there's something I could look at that I might be able to expound on and write a great post about that topic. And I love this next one. Families in a Maya village in Mexico may have the secret to getting kids to do chores. I think a post on maybe the top 20 or 25 parenting tips we could learn from other cultures would be such a fascinating article to read. So I would definitely jump into that one, read what they have to say, and then just start researching other countries and what they do for good parenting. I think that would be awesome. Seven tips for parenting your 2-year-old. That's always good. So if you want to do some research, read through on that. Or, from your own experience, if you have a 2-year-old, everybody talks about the terrible twos. That might be a great thing to tackle for a good, and a good blog post. That people are already looking at this stuff because this one is from February 2018. It has got a ton of social shares, and that's what BuzzSumo is good for, to look at how many shares it has, how much popularity that type of topic is having at the moment. So, also Parenting Tips 101, how to raise well-mannered and smart children. I don't know if the smart is so logical in that. I think there's way too much emphasis on smart children when they're too little. Anyway, I'm off on a tangent. How to raise well-mannered kids. That's a great one to tackle. Oh dear, here's the head lice thing. We see that come up with little kids and daycare and classrooms, anywhere kids gather in huge groups. There's head lice. So that is not a bad thing to tackle as well. Very practical. Again, if you're in the newborn niche, then your first 40 days after delivery, newborn care, sleep, being a new parent, newborn development, all of those things make really great topics for posts. And look how many shares there. It's really something people want to know more about, especially if they're a new parent. 12 tips for parenting in the digital age. Now, you can't go wrong with that. There are so many different opinions on how to raise your little ones and whether or not they should be allowed, access to digital gadgets, and if so, how to limit that and how to navigate that. So those are always really good topics. Next one, 6 tips to help you maintain your sanity at parent-teacher conferences. That's really neat. It's from a different perspective. It looks like boardteachers.com. So it may be from a teacher's perspective, but I would look into that if that sounds interesting to you or appropriate for your audience. And I'll just let you keep perusing. So you get the idea. BuzzSumo.com. Grab a pencil and a paper, type in your niche or your topic, and get to looking through some of those articles. Okay, I will see you soon in day 4. Have a good one.